Now, we shall have the program implementers. So, sino-sino ba yung mga involved sa ating career guidance program? For our career guidance program, we have, in the school level, we have the school head. So, ano yung expected from our school heads? Designate the career guidance advocates for school year 2021-2022. Lead the implementation of the career guidance program, including supervision and monitoring of school career guidance activities. Conduct of orientation for teachers, learners, and parents on career guidance program. Allocate budget for the materials and other related expenses for the conduct of the program, and submit the school career guidance program implementation report, Annex C, to the division supervisor. Okay? So, ganito yung itsura ng ating Annex C. Nakalagay dyan, Annex C, School Career Guidance Implementation Report. The school, the division, the date of submission, name of school head, and the region. Kailan to sinasubmit? This is annual, no? Ang ating mga division and regional supervisors will be the ones to provide you with a schedule. But this is an annual report, no? So, say for example, if you look into the items here, we have the Career Guidance Program, Career Guidance Learning Activity Plan, and the Career Counseling and Consultation. So, also on the fourth box, you can see there the Curriculum Exit Tracking System. So, ano yung laman nung sa facilitation, no? Yung first part. So, sa facilitation of career guidance orientation, you may attach documentation, photos, videos, program matrix, summary of activity, evaluation report. So, this one, we need evidences, no? So, halimbawa, you conducted a school orientation, lagay nyo dyan, school orientation on career guidance program, and then the date of facilitation, kailan siya ginawa, sa duration ng 1 year, you decide also, kasi kailangan nyo yan i-design sa inyong respective schools. And then the target number of attendees. So, say for example, you are targeting only grade 10 learners. So, ilan lang yung target number of attendees? Hindi natin ilalagay yung total number of students, no? Sino lang ba yung target number of attendees? Usually, ginagawa natin siya per grade level. Or, kung medyo marami tayong panahon, maaaring gawin din natin siya per section. And then, actual number of attendees. So, we understand bakit natin tinitingnan yung target number tapos yung actual number. Tinitingnan natin dito kasi yung feasibility dahil iba-iba yung learning modality, no? So, say for example, ang target number of attendees natin ay 400. Lahat sila ay nasa, halimbawa, online learning, no? So, may nagsabi doon sa out of the 400, ang nakarating lang ay 200. What happened to the other 200, no? So, makikita natin dyan, ano pa yung ibang modalities din na maaaring gawin in relation sa ating career guidance orientation, no? So, maari kasing hindi talaga kaya na mag-online ng bata. So, ano pa yung pwede? Yung outcome, doon natin ilalagay yung mga possible, yung kinalabasan ng orientation. Ito bang population na ito, mas madali sa kanila yung kanilang pagbibigay ng or paggawa ng decision in relation to career guidance, no? So, yun yung mga outcome na tinitingnan natin. And then, the career guidance learning activity plan. So, ito, ay tinitingnan natin yung actual accomplishment, no? So, letter A provides relevant and updated information to learners. So, ano yung schedule of distribution and retrieval of activity sheets, learning resource link, and other supplementary information. Dito mag-iiba-iba yan, no? Malaki yung diferensya niya pagdating doon sa ating mga different learning modalities. So, ano yung actual accomplishment ng school? So, yun. Wala namang perfect number. Wala tayong target na ganun. Pero paano natin ibinigay, dapat na doon siya sa actual accomplishment, paano natin ibinigay yung relevant and updated information to our learners? Isa-stipulate lang doon, no? And then, Prepares and distributes career guidance learning plan. Meron na kayong career guidance learning plan. So, paano ninyo masasabi na naka-distribute siya ng maayos? No? So, ilagay nyo lang din kung paano dinistribute yung ating career guidance learning plan. And then, prepares and distributes career guidance learning activity sheets. No? Pwede yung soft copy or hard copy. Depende din yan sa allocation, budget allocation, at sa learning delivery na mayroon kayo sa school ninyo o yung most preferred ng bata. No? So, ang kagandahan kasi sa career guidance, lahat ay available online. Pwede rin siyang ipasa via messenger. Hindi ganun kalalaki yung mga file niya. So, I am encouraging na instead of having it na tawag dito hard copy, baka pwedeng soft copy yung i-distribute. Pati yung output kasi meron din siyang implication dun sa e-portfolio. Yung physical kasi ngayon, mas malaki yung pagkakataon o yung chance na mawala yun. Halimbawa, pinagawa natin sila ng collage or in relation dito sa mga career guidance activities natin, may mga outputs sila. Baka rin mawala. So at least madaling maitabi or madali yung soft copy, no? So tingnan natin yung feasibility niyan. Pero kung physical lang or yung hard copy lang ang kaya talaga, hindi naman natin yun pipigilan. And then, attend to the learner's concerns in different modalities. So, madali naman siya. Paano nyo yun mapapatunayan? Di naman natin kailangan ng lahat ng picture, pero pakita lang natin paano natin ginawang available yon. And then, encourages learners to appropriately use tools, ideas, methods, or ways of knowing to accomplish the activity and or solve the problems, no? Kasi maaring dun sa learning activity plan, no, hindi pa nandun or hindi pa kumpleto yung direction or procedure na gagawin. So, paano natin yon mas mapapalinaw o paano yung ginawang method or strategy ng school para mas maging malinaw yon sa mga learners na gagamit ng material na yon, no? So, dun siya papasok. And then we have the career counseling and consultation. So, kung meron naman, ang ilalagay nyo lang dyan ay accomplished. No? So, responds appropriately to learners' questions and comments, tapos explains important ideas in a clear and practical way, provides time and direction for individual counseling or consultation, attends to the learners' concerns in different modalities, and responds appropriately to learners' questions, clarifications, and comments, no? So kung nagawa naman, ibig sabihin available ang career counseling and consultation sa school nyo mismo, you can just put accomplished under doon sa accomplishment, no? And then number 4, the curriculum exit tracking system. So number of senior high school graduates. So dapat kung meron kayong 700 na senior high school na graduate, ang target natin sana lahat sila ay magkaroon ng entry doon sa ating curriculum exit tracking system. That's our target. However, kung hindi siya ma-reach because of some difficulties, ilalagay lamang yan as a notation or lagyan natin ng recommendation. Kasi baka mamaya ang kailangan pala nating i-distribute hard copy din ng curriculum exit tracking system. However, ang downside lang ng hard copy, mas matatagalan tayo kasi i-encode pa natin yan isa-isa. So, at this point, early pa lang, no, ihanda na rin natin sila. Nakakasagot yan ng mga Google Forms and all. Meron tayong mga online din na survey via Messenger. You can look into that, no? Baka kaya nila na i-send lang natin yung link tapos they can accomplish that dun sa mga ano na yan, through the link, no? Isa yan sa mga training na dapat alam nila or the competencies. And then prepared by the name of and signature of school head. So kanino niya ibibigay ito? Isasubmit ito sa ESP Division Supervisor. So mamaya, bibigay ko sa inyo ano yung task ng ating division level. Okay? What is the role naman of our guidance counselor if ever you have a guidance counselor in your school? So the guidance counselor shall assist the school head in the overall implementation of the school career guidance activities. So simula doon sa orientation hanggang doon sa monitoring and evaluation, the guidance counselor may assist the school head. And then provide technical assistance to career advocates on the implementation of school career guidance activities, and provide counseling and referral services when necessary. So this is in accordance to RA 9258 or the Guidance and Counseling Law of 2004. By the way, before I forget, meron tayong counseling and referral services also through ADM, no? We will have our orientation next week in relation to counseling and referral kasi iba din yung kinakailangan natin in relation dito sa ating counseling and referral services. So I hope all of you, ayan, baka maaari din kayong mag-attend ng ating national orientation on counseling and referral system for our learners for school year 2021-2022. Okay. And then here, the career guidance advocate. So, ano yung task or ano yung roles and responsibilities niya, no? Facilitate the printing and distribution of learning materials and other supplementary materials on career guidance, no? So, maaring kasing printed or maaaring soft file yung i-distribute. And then disseminate information for the learners such as senior high school tracks and strands offered in the division, labor market information, schools and courses for college, technical courses for middle-level skills development, and entrepreneurship-related programs and materials that the learners may utilize. And then they can also conduct the career consultation as deemed necessary and facilitate the completion and submission of all documents relevant to the career guidance program, no? So in some cases, our career guidance advocate also works as the guidance designate. So ibig sabihin, yung other task niya includes the homeroom guidance program, no? So dito, sa school level, maaring mag-designate ang ating school head ng specific person as a career guidance advocate and another person who can be the guidance designate. Possible yon, no? Lalong-lalo na kung malaki yung population. If you're going to ask me, ano ba yung ratio na kakailanganin o ano yung ratio required in this particular program? Ideally, this is 1:500, the guidance counselors, no? Dito sa career guidance advocate, since limited yung ating services na maipoprovide, for school year 2021-2022, we understand na kakayanin siguro up to 1,000, no? Pero wag namang sobra-sobra doon dahil mahihirapan din yung career guidance advocate natin, no? So yun po, para mas maging efficient din sila. And you can also maximize yung mga possible services na maaring maibigay ng ating career guidance advocate. So for the career guidance advocate, it is good that you attended this national orientation. Maaari ring mag-initiate yung ating mga division level supervisors and the regional level supervisors para sa capacity building ng career guidance advocate. You know what, actually 2 weeks ago, meron tayong mga kasamahan na talagang nagpa-personal message kasi bagong designate lang sila sa guidance and counseling or the guidance designate, ano? As guidance designate. Tapos, medyo malayo yung mga guidance counselors na license, yung mga licensed guidance counselors doon sa school kung nasaan sila. At wala talaga silang idea about the guidance and counseling services. So, humihingi sila ng tulong. So ito din, yung appeal ko sa ating mga ESP supervisors in the division and regional level that we provide advocacy or the capacity building, no? Let us capacitate yung mga dinedesignate natin, no? Lalong-lalo na sa school level because they are the frontliners. Sila yung talagang nagpa-facilitate or nag-i-implement nung ating mga program. So, part of our obligation is to really provide and train them how to do these things, no? Kaya kahit na gabing-gabi, minsan nire-replyan ko talaga para lang matulungan, no? Kasi yun yung medyo gap na kailangan natin i-ensure na mabigyan ng ma-address natin, no? So yun. We cannot just tell them na, oh, you are designated for this year, you do these things according to this DM. No, hindi po siya ganun. Kailangan meron po talagang proper capacity building or the training for them. No? Marami po silang tanong in relation dito sa ating mga services. Okay, now we move forward to our schools division office who's in charge, the edukasyon sa pagpapakatao supervisor of the curriculum implementation division or the CID shall, lead the division implementation of career guidance program, coordinate with the School Governance and Operations Division for the turnover of Career Guidance Program documents and budget allocation for school year 2021-2022. For everyone's information, nanggaling kasi ito sa office ni Yusek Allen before, no? And it was transferred to the CLMD, the CID, and the Curriculum and Instruction sa Central Office, no? So if ever na hindi pa po nakakapag-turnover, na hindi pa nakakapag-turnover, you may ask your SGOD, no? Pero kung nakapag-turnover naman na, no need. Kasi baka sabihin nila, kumbaga parang wala na kaming ita-turn over, no? Ito lang naman ay para doon sa mga hindi pa nakakapag-turn over. And then, provide schools with relevant and updated information relative to the conduct of career guidance activities, such as tracks and strands offering in the division, labor market information, schools and courses for college education, technical courses for the middle level skills development, certification process or guidelines and entrepreneurship-related programs and materials that learners may utilize. So ito yung parang research part na task ng ating ESP supervisor, no? Hindi naman mag-isa lamang siya dito. Actually, pwede din siyang mag-tap ng mga possible individuals or ng mga guidance counselors in the division who can help her na mag-gather. Tapos yung information na i-gather na yun yung binablast natin sa mga schools, no? And then, provide career guidance learning materials and supplementary materials for the schools. This year, hindi naman tayo mahihirapan, no, in relation dito sa supplementary materials because we have that. Ayan, ibibigay ko sa inyo yung link ng Google Drive natin for those supplementary materials. Tapos kapag may bago, dun din namin siya ipapasok para no need na siya na i-download sa ating learning portal, no? But we will also make those available sa ating LR portal para naman doon sa hindi makaka-access ng Google Drive, no? Para walang reason na hindi kasi namin na access or wala kaming kopya, yung mga ganyan. Also, some of our learning, our supplementary materials, nasa YouTube na rin siya. Yan yung isa sa mga magandang bagay that after the evaluation of the implementation last year, naging bukas din tayo, yung TWG, yung team na nag-craft din nitong another DM na ito na maibigay din yung mga possible links, no, in relation dito na hindi mahihirapan yung learners mismo ma-access nila. And then we also have to, or the ESP supervisor task, no, shall establish linkages with other government offices, NGOs and groups relevant to the conduct of career guidance activities, no? So yung ating mga kasama sa federation, ayan yung FCGANP, if you are familiar with the organization, they may actually coordinate with the schools division office through the ESP supervisor in relation dun sa mga possible tie-up nila in relation dun sa mga programs natin sa career guidance program. At maganda yon na mangyari. Kapag ganun, maganda rin na mamaya makita rin natin na possible din that through the regional office yung magiging ganong linkages. Pero yung other organizations and private organizations, ayan, maari din, or the non-government organizations, maari makipag-usap din sa ating mga ESP supervisor in relation dito sa ating career guidance program. Baka meron pang mga other supplementary material that they can provide our learners, ayan, let's just make sure na hindi sila yung type of organization who will ask us to pay trainings, no? Hindi po ganun. May mga ganun kasing lumalapit din sa central office na sasabihin nila they would like to provide the supplementary material but they need or we need to pay them for the training. Sana hindi na ganun kasi established naman yung ating career guidance program and what we need is sa support maaring tayo-tayo din yung magsuportahan dito, no? Hindi natin pagbabayarin yung sino man para lang magbigay sa atin ng technical assistance because sa structure natin, we can provide technical assistance to our colleagues, no? And then support, monitor, and evaluate the conduct of career guidance activities and submit the Division Career Guidance Implementation Report, Annex D, to the regional office. Okay, so this is how Annex D looks like. Ayan, the Division Career Guidance Implementation Report. So you can see there, Division Career Guidance Implementation Report. You can include there the name of your division and then the region. So meron tayo ditong ilang mga pamantayan, no, na tinitingnan. Say for example, school number 1. Yan, yung sakop ng division. School 1. Gumawa ba sila ng career guidance orientation? So you are going to base this dun sa binigay na report ng ating school heads. So makikita ninyo dyan, O is for outstanding. So 90% to 100% participation of stakeholders, adherence to the guidelines or evidence-based practices, timelines and quality delivery of services, outstanding evaluation results after each activity. So yun yung sinispell out natin na 90 to 100%. Makikita nyo yan doon sa report na binibigay ng school head kung talaga bang nakapag-adhere sila doon sa guidelines kasi may mga items doon na hinihimay din. And then very satisfactory, 80 to 89%. So 80 to 89% participation of stakeholders. So be it the orientation of learners, the orientation of teachers, or the parents, ayun yung average na tinitingnan, ano? And then adherence to the guidelines or evident best practices, timeliness, and quality delivery of services, and very satisfactory evaluation results after each activity. So yun yung nilalagay natin dito sa career guidance orientation, career guidance learning plan, and career consultation and career counseling. Also for curriculum exit tracking system. No? So dito lang siya, ang ilalagay nyo lang ito. O ba siya? VS, satisfactory, needs improvement ba or poor? Now, what is your recommendation based on the this particular report, no? Ano yung recommendation? We need your recommendation para pagdating sa regional report, mamaya makikita nyo, exactly parang similar lang din sila dito. Makikita ninyo ano yung mga pwedeng mechanisms na pwede pa nating gawin to further improve our program, no? And we need that. Hindi naman natin titingnan dito, itong division na ito, karamihan ng school, nagkaroon tayo ng needs improvement, no? So titingnan din natin based on your recommendation kung ano yung pwede nating magawa pa na pamamaraan para mas mag-improve yung ating participation as well as the implementation of the career guidance program. And then this should be prepared and signed by our ESP supervisor and noted by our schools division superintendent. Now, in the regional office, so the Curriculum and Learning Management Division or the CLMD, through the Edukasyon sa Pagpapakatao Supervisor shall support career guidance program activities, ensure proper implementation of the career guidance program through monitoring and evaluation, provide technical assistance to division supervisors through orientation, training, and capacity building activities, and submit the Regional Career Guidance Implementation Report or the Annex E to the National Office, no? So as what have Ma'am Bell mentioned earlier, yan, during our opening program, isa din sa target natin why we are doing the orientation para magkaroon din tayo ng chance to plan for our implementation sa ating specific region. So if ever that you will cascade this orientation to other members or to other stakeholders na kailangan mabigyan ng orientation na ito, you need to have a concrete plan o schedule, no, in relation sa monitoring and evaluation, in relation dito sa other capacity building activities. You may include that, no? So dito makikita na rin ano yung napo-project natin na kakailangan o kinakailangan ng ating mga implementers, no, sa division at sa school level. So that is the task of the regional supervisor, no? Paano natin sila maa-assist? Kayo rin kasi yung nakakaalam kung ano yung naging performance ng inyong division or ng inyong region for last year's career guidance implementation. So kung meron kayong mga nais ipatupad ngayon or nais na i-propose na gawin sa ating division at schools, you may do so, no? Yan po yung kagandahan ng meron tayong orientation para ma-orient nyo rin sila ano yung ways forward ng ating implementation ng program na ito. So you are required to submit the Annex E or the Regional Career Guidance Implementation Report. So very similar doon sa reporting system na ginawa natin sa division. So more of consolidation. Ang critical lamang dito is your recommendation. Kasi dito din makikita natin ano yung mga possible interventions na kinakailangan ma-establish sa ating career guidance program to further help our stakeholders, our learners, our teachers, our career advocates, and our parents, no? Paano natin mas mapapabuti? Laging ganun yung giya natin sa career guidance. Even sa homeroom guidance, we are not asking you to submit reports para maging point of reference natin kung naging mahusay ba talaga, magaling ang ating division or ang ating region. Ang purpose natin sa reporting is to really provide a structure din or provide support. This is part of the support and the technical assistance na kinakailangan para pagdating ng susunod na taon, if ever that there will be changes na kinakailangan, we can include that, no? Kasama siya sa mga titingnan na nating aspect, no? Or yung ating mga magiging direction ay papunta na doon sa kung ano yung kailangan talaga. Okay? So that's it. That's Annex E or the Regional Career Guidance Implementation Report. Now, in the National Office, the Curriculum and Instruction Strand shall lead the implementation of the Career Guidance Program starting school year 2021-2022. Actually, we started in 2020-2021, no? So the Bureau of Curriculum Development leads the planning, preparation, implementation, and monitoring of the Career Guidance Program. So BCD shall develop career guidance learning competencies and learning materials in coordination with the Bureau of Learning Resources. And then the Bureau of Learning Resources shall ensure accessibility and quality of the career guidance learning materials and their compliance to the standards of the Department of Education. And then the Bureau of Learning Delivery shall support the planning, preparation, implementation, and monitoring of the career guidance program. So yan. That's the task of each office, no, in the national office. And then the budget allocation, schools shall include all expenses relative to career guidance in their annual school improvement plan and in accordance to the provisions stipulated in the joint memorandum issued on September 21, 2020 or the Annex F. Again, ito yung pinanggalingan ng transfer from the Office of Undersecretary Alain Del Pascua to the Office of USEC Diosdado San Antonio, no? So if you have not read Annex F, you can actually access that through this DM, no? Nandun siya sa last part. And kung hindi pa kayo nag-uusap ng inyong SGOD sa Division Office in relation dito sa ating Annex F, then you may do so. Pwede pa naman. Kapag nakausap na at na-transfer naman na ng maayos, na-endorse na yung mga needed documents and other sa budget allocation or dun sa budget aspect nito, kung meron pa, no, kung hindi pa na-endorse, you may ask them also. no? And then non-implementation or improper implementation of career guidance shall be subject to existing applicable administrative actions. So we are in we are actually experiencing an extraordinary event, just the pandemic, and we understand kung meron tayong mga limitations, no? So maaring may mga hindi makapag-implement because of some challenges, no? Lalong-lalo na yung nasa mga malalayong lugar, no, na hindi talaga nakakapag-internet or baka may difficulty talaga pagdating dito sa pagpapasa ng mga soft file o itong mga sinasabi natin. And kaya yung dito, yung sa non-implementation or improper implementation, ang kailangan lang natin is the documentation, how and ano yung nangyari, ano yung current situation doon sa specific school na yon or sa division na yon, or ano yung technical assistance na kinakailangan, no? Hindi naman siya para i-down or bigyan ng discrimination, ano? Kasi definitely tayo naman sa Department of Education, once na binigyan tayo ng role or ng task in relation to different programs, we are really doing our best, no? To really comply. Yan. So we just want to understand and we just want to know how we can probably help. Yan. Yung halimbawang hindi pa rin talaga makaka-comply dito sa ating dito sa ating career guidance program, no, for this school year. And then the monitoring and evaluation. So the Bureau of Curriculum Development has also stipulated, no, doon sa ating roles and responsibilities. The Bureau of Curriculum Development, together with the Curriculum and Learning Management Division and Curriculum Implementation Division, or the CID, shall monitor and evaluate compliance to the provisions stipulated in this issuance. For questions, clarifications, and recommendations, you may call the Bureau of Curriculum Development Office landline at 0286327746. No? Okay. So thank you very much, and I hope nagkaroon tayo ng paglilinaw sa iba't ibang aspeto ng ating DMOUCI number 347 series of 2021. So maraming salamat sa inyong lahat.